Well, it seems like some of you guys were worried that I had, for some reason, dropped anime weapons. Like, I get it, my upload schedule on this game has been pretty inconsistent, but let's just say a certain anime simulator may or may not have been taking up a lot of my time. But don't worry, we are now back to continue the grinding, and I promise that I have been preparing for this video for a really long time. Let's not waste any more time, let's jump into this. Also, feel free to like and subscribe if you do want to see, more videos on this game, maybe even streams coming soon, maybe. But apart from that though, let's go ahead and let's get started. Alright, so first things first, since the last time that I played, I'm pretty sure, there has been too many updates. Some of them adding, for example, new trainers, rank ups, and of course, a bunch of different gachas, yen upgrades. Again, also the usual stuff that we've seen, along with some, new stuff. For example, we have some new game passes, which I mean, for a lot of you free-to-play players, you might want to go ahead and consider getting them because, an extra shadow and instant gacha rolls. Obviously, all of that sounds really awesome. Now, we aren't going to, yap about what's in the shop and whatever. It's very straightforward stuff. So we might as well go ahead and drop the bomb on, I guess, what I've been doing for, this past week. Here's a short summary. I now have 360k Shadow Essence. I'm pretty sure I can hit around like pity like 7 or 8 times with this. I do not, for any reason, need this amount. Oh yeah, for those of you wondering how on earth I got that many tokens, mostly I just stood over here whilst, I continued making videos on other games, and obviously if you times that by 7 days, you get that amount of tokens. But yeah, let's go ahead and I guess, use said tokens to max out the Shadow Essence. Now, right now I have this legendary, 400% mastery. It's pretty good. But obviously, for those of you guys that have watched the series, watched my previous videos, you know that we want to get on the leaderboards, and the only way to do that is to get the best of the best. There we go, that is an awesome way to start off the video. We literally got the Secret Shadow in the matter of like, I think 10k tokens. Yeah, it's around like 10k. But yeah, now that we have it acquired, we have 100% extra damage and also 200% extra mastery for, whenever we go ahead and grind it. I guess now that that is all done, we can move on to some of the other things that I've been grinding. For example, did I grind the Heroes gacha? I'm not sure if I did. Yeah, I don't really have that many tokens for it, but I did just remember though that I have a bunch of tokens for other stuff, like the new Titan's pet shard thingy that was added in like the last update. No clue what this does. So if we just, do a little bit of parkour over here, here is the NPC. And when we go ahead and buy him for 100 billion coins, it is going to be another mastery gacha. Okay, this is a very straightforward thing. Honestly, I was kind of expecting it to be maybe like another version of the Titans because, Titan pets. Oh wait, sorry, what am I saying? I'm getting confused by other games. I meant to say another version of the shadows. Things that like attack enemies for you. Yeah, I originally thought this is what it's gonna be, but hey, free mastery boost, not complaining. Now once we go ahead and I guess quickly roll this, so then we can get the secret. Pretty sure I can even hit pity. Some other things that I do want to do along, I guess, this video is to max out the raids, because in case you guys already forgotten, the raids are insanely annoying to get like the secrets of, especially in the hard ones, like for example, the defense mode. So glad the devs added a secret pity, because for all we know, if I were to have like insanely bad luck, it might take like 10,000 waves to get this, and imagine that. I think that would be like days and days of just non-stop grinding. I would genuinely cry. Maybe like one of these like pigeon thingies. Whatever these things are, let's just get the best version of them that's going to be making me, the most OP. Alrighty, here is another gacha maxed out. Let's go. Now, I believe we should probably be strong enough, to probably do like a bunch of rank ups, especially since I'm pretty sure, I could literally do one right now. But just before we go ahead and do that, let me make sure that I have everything maxed. So do I have that maxed? Yes, I do have the titles done, fruits and everything. Those should all be done, except maybe some stuff in the final world. Listen, I'm just making sure that, I don't end up wasting time, for example, wasting the stat resets, Even though I have 37 of them, no point to, waste them and use them when I literally don't have to. So yeah, over here we have the Sung Trainer, which is probably going to be needing us to take out the strongest enemies of this world. I probably can't do that yet, so I do need to do some energy grinding. Then over here we have some even more mastery stuff. That is good to know. Should I go ahead and maybe exchange for like some of the solar rank tokens? I mean, we might as well, I don't think we'd be losing out on anything by doing that. Let's try 10k solar rank tokens, just enough to maybe get like a mythical or something, but not too much where, I end up using all of my trade tokens, This took a week to get. Come on, game, come on, please give me something good. Okay, you know what? From 10k tokens, I'll definitely take a mythical. Now, when exactly I'll grind the secret, I don't know. Probably, I'd assume I'd be able to get strong enough really soon in order to just, grind it on the enemies. But I guess until then, we can now switch on over to our mastery setup, and I guess we probably will be able to get a bunch of energy now. Plus as well, we can also rank up. Oh, look at that, yo! Wait, that is with my stats points not even being in mastery yet. Okay, that is actually some of the wildest stuff. 9 times mastery now, I believe 800% translates over to, meaning that, yeah, in terms of DD energy, we are locked in. Let's do one rank up, then I guess let's do another one. Boom, there we go. Now, can we do one more rank up? Well, it is going to take like maybe like 5 minutes or something, but yes, definitely. And then maybe if I want to maybe grind, for example, for an hour straight, I could even do one more. Yeah, honestly, a lot of the next steps in our grinding do require us to be as strong as possible, so spending hours and hours grinding mastery should not really be a problem actually. Let's go ahead and actually, cut forward until I guess I am satisfied with the amount of energy I have. Maybe, I guess, to help us a little bit with the grinding, I'll also pop on some mastery potions. Yeah, I'm sure these are going to be coming in handy, and we should be able to, at least reach into tens of TDs maybe. Like TD, total energy, maybe even QAD. That might be possible, but I don't think it would be possible today. I might need to grind like energy overnight, and then maybe I might be able to hit that milestone. Oh yeah, in the background, I am just upgrading a lot of stuff that was added in the recent updates, such as, run speed, and I guess I might as well go ahead and upgrade my mastery a little bit. Why not? I mean, I'm literally grinding mastery now, so that is going to be coming in, handy. But yeah, probably this grinding session is going to be around like, honestly, I'm not entirely sure. I mean, it's probably going to be quite a long time. Could be an hour, could be like 4 hours, maybe it might even be a whole day. All I'm going to promise is that I'm not going to do too much off camera, like I'm not going to cut back and like be on the leaderboard or something. You guys are going to be seeing every step of the way until I get on my rightful throne, or well, should I say top 100. No way I can get top 1. Pretty sure that guy spends like his whole paycheck every month. I'm sorry guys, SMG is not like some secret Elon Musk or Saudi Arabian prince's son or anything who has like trillions and trillions in oil. I can't catch up to them. But hey, I'll try my best, even if it's only top 100. As long as it is a leaderboard spot, then it will be a leaderboard spot. By the way, that was another rank up for you guys. Let's see how many more I can do until I catch you guys next. Okay everybody, I believe this is more than enough grinding now. As you guys can see, we have 250 TD energy, and not only that, we might have also completed all of the quests in order to unlock this like a Sung trainer. And it seems like in this case, he is going to be upgrading your damage. Ooh, I do love myself some damage. Let's see how much damage it is going to be giving me. Well, with around 500 tokens, it's, yeah, kind of expected, not that much. But I guess now if I quickly go ahead and swap on over everything into damage, I probably should be able to farm all of the enemies that drop, the Sung shards really easily. Yeah, I absolutely one-shot these enemies. Okay, that's really good. What about the bosses? Can I go ahead and one-shot them? No, not really. Seems like I still have quite a lot of grinding left to go. But actually, with all of this energy now saved up and my damage set up on, we can now go ahead and grind some stuff that I wasn't able to do before. For example, on Paradise Island, I can now take out the secret enemy of this world. You know, the one that's like by this tower, like over here. Yeah, I showcased this location in one of my previous videos. Feel free to go ahead and check it out. Now, having a look over here, can we take him out fast? Yes, we can. And not only that, we are going to be able to get a new sword, a new avatar, and even a new accessory. This might take a while, probably it will. I guess it's gonna depend on how many 1% drops I can get, but I guess in the meantime I can showcase the avatar since I literally just got it. Okay, this is pretty good. 450% mastery and 60% damage becomes 510% mastery and 75% damage. Again, it's nothing like 2 times boost or anything, you know, nothing that's gonna like break the game, but it's good enough to at least have quite a significant difference. I believe 450 to 500% is probably like a 10% boost, I think. So yeah, that's going to be an extra 10% more energy, and that 15% damage is going to be helpful, especially when, you know, I jump into certain game modes like the Shadow City, Defense Mode, Dungeons. You kind of get the idea. Let's just get all of the weapons that I guess we're going to need in order to make a 3-star weapon, and then I guess probably the next step of things that I'm going to be grinding is probably a lot of AFK related stuff, since it is getting a little bit late into the night. So if needs be, what I'll do is I'll grind the Song Shards, the, what do you call these again? The Solar Rank Shards, so then that way we can get, you know, all those maxed out. And then I think the only thing that we can possibly do from that point onwards is going to be getting the secrets such as the Shinobi Raid secret and the Shadow City secret and, you know, the Paradise secret. Basically, all the game mode secrets. We need to get them, but obviously, first we have to get this done, and then, yeah, that's all that's gonna be left. Oh yeah, we can't forget, by the way, there is also some hatching that we can potentially do, and we can also go ahead and get ourselves maxed out shadows, but those aren't super important, but we might as well get them as well. And good morning, everybody. Just like that, we are now back in the next day. You know, it's the next morning, so good morning, how are you? I can say that I am doing very, very fine because, I mean, when we have a look at, for example, some of the stuff that I promised I would max out, I did max it out. Song Train over here, max level reached, meaning that all of these extra tokens are going to be transferred over to, you know, those trade tokens. And then over here in the shadow rank thingies, I am literally one off the secret pity. So we can go ahead and, you know, get this on camera. So one roll. And that is the rank SS acquired. Now, with all of that done and dusted, what else did we do and what else is next? Well, I did max out the 3D ODM gear, you know, the thing from like the secret boss of the Titan world. Yeah, I got this 3-starred. It has these stats, and as well, I got the new accessory, which is going to be found. Which one was it again? Was it? I think it was this one. It's a pretty simple accessory, you know, luck 35%, 10% yen. Not exactly too helpful when it comes to, you know, grinding in, you know, mastery and damage sense, but I guess it's fine for the time being. Maybe the Emperor over here might give us some accessories that we want, but I'm not sure if I can take him out yet. Yeah, I mean, I could technically take him out, but I probably need to get around 10 times stronger for me to do, like, you know, significant damage. Oh, wait a second. These accessories over here aren't actually that good in mastery. 70% yen, 45% luck. I mean, again, I guess for luck it is really good, but okay, we at least have one thing. 130% mastery, which I guess is decent. I don't know, maybe I was thinking that it was going to be more like 150%, but whatever, 130%, we will take that eventually. But yeah, I guess it's now time to end off the video by probably let's do one secret game mode acquired, okay? So you know the secrets that, you can get from the game modes like dungeons and whatever, or probably already explained them like a gazillion times. Well, yeah, I want to go ahead, get one of those bad boys, and what better way to do it than to do it in the one game mode that I don't have to wait like 1 hour just to, do it. I can probably buy a bunch of shadow keys because I have a bunch of trade tokens, so we might be able to max out the shadow gate right now. Let's go ahead, let's start the time lapse, and let's see how long it is going to take for me to reach, I guess, the pity for getting the secret. Hopefully, it's not going to be too long. And finally, ladies and gentlemen, we are back for the final time. Unfortunately, though, it isn't with the best news. Yes, that's right, unfortunately, we were not able to get the secret pity. Now, I'm not gonna say this as some like main excuse or anything, I'm just gonna say the truth. I've had a pretty long day at school, I am feeling very, very tired, and I desperately feel like I want to sleep right now. But I do want to get this video out to you guys today, so then tomorrow I'll have like an update video for, when the next update drops, which I believe is going to be in around 24 hours from now. So yeah, sorry if I'm ending off this video on a little bit of a bad note, but what I can promise though is once I get, my unk nap time, since, I am over 18, therefore the younger generation classifies me as an uncle, old, gramps, whatever you want to call me. Regardless, I need a few hours of shut-eye, and then when I wake up sometime tomorrow, or maybe later today, I'll continue grinding, so then maybe on camera, in the next video, we will get at bare minimum this secret pity, and maybe even a few other gachas, like for example the dungeon, Shinobi Raid secret pity, and the secret defense pity in a parody. Seems like I'm saying a lot of promises at the moment, but you guys are gonna have to watch the next video to find out if I keep them. Oh, well, technically, I know I'm gonna keep them. If needs be, something unexpected is going to happen and I'm gonna end up failing. Like, I don't know, maybe they end up doubling the pities to like 20k. If they do that, I would be very sad. You never know, ladies and gentlemen. You never know. But anyways, apart from that though, I'm gonna do some last minute preparations, like doing the star gacha and whatever. So then that way for tomorrow's update, we will be all set. So yeah, I'll catch you guys sometime tomorrow in the update. Oh yeah, by the way, I may or may not live stream it. No promises, but assuming that nothing comes up with like Wi-Fi or family or whatever, I'm gonna live stream it. Maybe. Guess that's also something you're gonna have to find out later. Thank you guys so much for watching, and peace out.